that side of the House over the last 9 years.
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, I find it difficult to take the government's claims of being concerned about the quality of social and health services when it is systematically removing any of the meaningful targets for delivery of social and other services, of which the most recent is the Minister of Health unilaterally abandoning any targets for performance in our public health system. You see, Mr Speaker, in January this year, the government dropped the Better Public Service targets administered by the State Services Commission. These covered important areas, like a target to reduce the number of New Zealanders that are victims of crime by 10,000. Goals like reducing by 20% the number of people that are high priority applicants for social housing. Things like reducing the number of hospitalisations of children from preventable diseases, and things like on welfare, reducing the number of people that are on long-term welfare. And you have to ask the question, Mr Speaker, why on earth is the government wanting to remove these performance measures on the improvement in areas like health? And it's not just health. We're seeing it in education. We're seeing it as highlighted by Chris Bishop in the area of police. Take the area of education, being championed by my colleague Nikki Kay. The government, with great fanfare, in January removed the specific national targets on literacy and numeracy, and has left a vacuum for schools about what they are to do. I had representations from boards of trustees in my own Nelson community this week, alarmed at not in future being able to have reliable data on how well their children are doing. And it's not just for parents, it's for boards of trustees, it's for principals, and it's for ensuring good knowledge about where our Ministry of Education and Education Review Office should be intervening. And it equally applies to the secondary sector, where again we're wanting to take away national measures of how well our children are doing in secondary education with the changes around NCA. And then we come to yesterday's announcements about DHBs. We currently require our 20 district health boards to report on their performance on 6 specific health goals. Things like improving timeliness of being able to be seen in an emergency department, improving access to elective surgery, making sure people are getting timely access for cancer treatment, improving immunisation rates, making sure that we have active smoke-free campaigns and more New Zealanders quitting smoking, and improving the health status of our families and children. Why on earth, Mr Speaker, do members opposite want to stop measuring and having targets in those sorts of areas? You see, the value is, as a local member of Parliament, I can see how my DHB is doing. I'm hugely proud that the Nelson Marlborough District Health Board ranks amongst the best in terms of progress on emergency department sea times. But equally, I know that my own DHB is not cutting the mustard when it comes to smoking cessation rates. And I suggest a key reason for these targets being removed is simply this government does not want to be accountable for actually delivering practical results for New Zealanders. We know the last Labor government increased health funding by 50%, at the same time delivering no increase in elective surgeries. And then we come to an area such as police, where we had very specific targets, 98% of burglaries being dealt with within 48 hours, target removed. Same again, no target in respect of accessibility of rural New Zealanders to access to police services. What a contradiction in setting targets on child poverty, but removing across the state sector any meaningful measure of how well this government is doing. It's a shambles, it's a disappointment, and New Zealanders deserve better.
Gareth Hughes.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. Ngā mihi nui.